Strap in. It's time for a conversation. We need to have people who are willing to invest in businesses here in this county. Let's use the aviation sector, and more so the Inverness Airport and what's going on there. Now, the county did its part in buying up land as part of the airport to create a business area. Okay, great. But until you get investors who are willing to spend the money, nothing happens there. And it hasn't for years for that very simple reason. And it hasn't happened quite often because of the punitive aspect of government. And this is why I harp on government all the time. But investors, when they do see an opportunity, will invest, even in an area with bad government. So when you look at the new leadership at the Inverness Airport and the passion that person has for the aviation industry, you've seen an interest with education getting involved. You've seen an interest with other businesses wanting to get involved. Now you have investors who are bringing in things like helicopters. Now you're bringing in more people who are going to train the people on the helicopters. You're bringing in more specialists who are maintaining the helicopters. You're increasing the social media footprint. So now you need social media professionals. And then they make contracts with other businesses around there for maintenance, for people who want to come there to do training to be able to stay. And this brings more money into the county. Do you see how just one industry with good leadership, with the willingness of investors to invest, can potentially increase disposable income? Now, that disposable income means that these individuals who come here to train will spend their money. These people who come in for these better paying jobs to maintain and to facilitate people coming in to get that training will have more money, a higher pay rate. That higher pay rate then gives them the ability to spend in the community. That's disposable income. Now that additional spending in the community becomes more money to local businesses. So let's say your local coffee shop, one I particularly like. In a conversation we've had before, the owner mentioned would love to be able to pay people more. But you can't pay people more unless you generate enough business to be able to do that. By having more people come in, have those jobs in aviation, and then being able to take that higher pay to be able to spend at that coffee shop will eventually generate the revenue that allows that individual to pay their employees more. But sadly, in this county, we've seen way too much where our local government has been more of a barrier than a benefit.